That's perfectly alright. আপনি শুনছেন সবসময় রেডিও টুডে 89.6 এফএম, আর ঠিক এই মুহূর্তে আপনি দেখতে পাচ্ছেন আমাদেরকে ফেসবুকে লাইভ। এবং যেই কথাটা বলছিলাম যে আমরা কিন্তু একই সাথে আমাদের আজকের দিনের এই আয়োজনটা, স্পেশাল এই আয়োজনটা একই সাথে টেলিকাস্ট করবো আমাদের রেডিওতে, স্টুডিওতে, এবং একই সাথে সেটা কিন্তু টেলিকাস্ট করা হবে আমাদের ফেসবুক পেজে। সো আমাদের ফেসবুক পেজে যেতে যেটা হয় যে একটুখানি টেকনিক্যাল ডিলে হয়, সেই ডিলের সময়টুকু আমি আপনাদের থেকে চেয়ে নিচ্ছি। খুব শীঘ্রই আমরা কিন্তু চলে যাব আমাদের অনএয়ার লাইভে। সো ইয়েস, আমার এদিক থেকে সবকিছু ঠিকঠাক আছে। আমি চলে যাচ্ছি অনএয়ার লাইভে। আমাদের গেস্ট ইতিমধ্যে আমাদেরকে জয়েন ইন করেছেন, আপনারা দেখতে পাচ্ছেন। সো দেয়ার আই গো। দ্যাটস পারফেক্টলি অলরাইট। ঠিক এই মুহূর্তে আমাকে অনএয়ার থেকে শুনতে পাচ্ছেন। আপনাদের সাথে আছি আমি সুমাইয়া, এন্ড নাম্বারটা 14 রেডিও টুডে 89.6 এফএম এর 14তম জন্মদিন আজ আপনাদেরই পছন্দের এই স্টেশন আপনাদের সাথে গুটি গুটি পায়ে হেঁটে আজ 14 শেষ করে 15তে পা দিচ্ছে রেডিও টুডে 89.6 এফএম আপনাদের জন্য যাবতীয় সব আয়োজন। এবং বাই নাও আপনারা সবাই কিন্তু জানেন স্পেশাল বার্থডে স্পেশাল এই আয়োজনে আমরা কিন্তু উপমহাদেশের প্রখ্যাত সঙ্গীত শিল্পী শাফকাত আমানত আলী স্যারকে পেয়েছি আমাদের সাথে। অ্যাজ উই নো, এটা অ্যাক্রস দ্য বর্ডার ইন্টারন্যাশনাল একটা প্রোগ্রাম হচ্ছে আমাদের সাথে। তো সেই জায়গা থেকে আমি ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজে কথা এবং কমিউনিকেশন সেটা করার চেষ্টা করব আমাদের আজকের দিনের সম্মানিত অতিথি যিনি আছেন তার সাথে। সো উইথ দ্যাট পারমিশন ফ্রম ইউ অল, আমার অডিয়েন্সের কাছ থেকে পারমিশনটা নিয়ে আমি চলে যেতে চাই আমাদের আজকের দিনের অতিথির কাছে। উই আর রিয়েলি glad and lucky to have the contemporary legend of classical music and classical trends of the subcontinent, the Shafkat Amanat Ali sir. Welcome to Radio Today 89.6 FM birthday special episode.
Thank you very much, and happy birthday to your radio station. And I should, I think, clear people thought that this is my birthday, and they've been congratulating me on the wrong date. But it is your birthday, so I'm wishing you and radio a mad happy return of the day, and may you progress.
Thank you so much, sir. And since it's the birthday, it's the 14th birthday of our station, being a radio station, playing all the hit numbers before they're hit. We have been playing your songs so much. And personally, I myself, when I like wrap up my show in the evening, I love playing the song Kamas myself. So there are so many songs out there. We're gonna hear a lot about your songs, and we would love to hear something from you as well, since the Shafkat Amanat Ali ji is here with us. All my listeners are definitely expecting to hear something from you. So first of all, it will be great if you are in the mood. Can we hear a song from you?
Well, since you mentioned Kamal, so सावन भी तो जाए पे हवा, मन मेरा घबराए, ऐसो गए परदेस पिया, चैन हमें नहीं आए, मोरा सैया मुझसे बोले ना, मोरा सैया मुझसे बोले ना.
Thank you so much, Shafkat Amanat Ali ji. And with this song, I would like to recall something. When I was like going through all your interviews, when I came to know that you will be a part of our birthday special episode, I was going through your interviews and many things, many other things I saw. Like there are a few places where we are aligned, like Radio Today. We established back in 2006, and 2006 when Mitwa, the song, you stepped into Bollywood with the song, and you got, if I'm not wrong, that was G5 award. You won the best playback singer that year.
Yes, I had that. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So the story, the well-heard story in the off-air, we were talking about this story where this song, this very specific song, was being played, and Shankar Mahadevan, he heard you, and then your journey with Bollywood started. It all started back in 2006. Radio Today, we also started back in 2006. So if you could tell us your experience back then, when you first heard from Shankar Hassan Loy, and you got this opportunity to do a playback for this movie. Uh, I want to hear the experience from you.
Well, in fact, Mithwa is the first song that I recorded specially for the film. But otherwise, there was a film called Hyderabad um, Kamaj, and they were chosen the OSTs for that Hyderabad Blues. So yeah, um, when these songs were playing, they had gone playing all over all the FMs. I was approached. Uh, we went there for a promotion, uh, Delhi and Bombay, and then we did a few shows, and one of Ehsan, and then we exchanged numbers, and then I spoke to Shukla. He was on his way to some place, was about to take off, and he spoke to me quickly. He said, "Big fan," and this and that and blah. We shared our gratitudes for each other. Then he took off, and then later, after say a month or so, called me and a song for you. And I had heard, I had um, I had heard in the entire previous. So I had complete. So I just started blinking, and I said, "Please tell me what it is." And Mithwa, and if I flew to Bombay with the song, came back, and rest you know.
Okay, that's amazing. That's one amazing story to hear from you, the legend himself, here with us. We are really glad. So on that note, I'd like to put some more question in front of you, since we are a radio and as a musician, you do you agree with this, that a radio station can play a massive role in enriching the music industry?
Of course, it does. It not. I won't say that it can. It does. It surely does. Um, People, even if they are driving, they can. This is the one thing, because you don't have to see screen while you're driving, but definitely uh, keep hearing whatever is being played on radios, and that is a good time for people to listen to new songs and get hooked to them. So I think radio plays very.
All right, so that's amazing. So at this moment, there are like a lot of comments. All our viewers and listeners were really excited to have you in here with us in their favorite radio station, Radio Today 89.6 FM. With your permission, I'd like to take some comments from our audience.
Please.
Thank you so much, Nusrat Jahan Ucho. Happy birthday, Radio Today. And here, Rimon Molla, another fan of ours. He's also wishing us for our birthday. Emilia Kiron Kuraya, happy birthday, Radio Today 89.6 FM. Thank you so much. Talha Zubair, he's here with us. Sujoy, more or less everyone is wishing Radio Today for the birthday, and at the same time যারা এই মুহূর্তে আমাদেরকে শুনছেন, আপনাদের সবাইকে বলতে চাই, রেডিও টুডের এই 14 বছর পূর্তি আজকের এই জন্মদিনের শুভ দিনে আমাদের মাঝে উপস্থিত আছেন উপমহাদেশের প্রখ্যাত সঙ্গীত শিল্পী শফকত আমানত আলী। অ্যান্ড তিনি গান শোনাচ্ছেন, আমরা শুনছি তার কাছ থেকে বিভিন্ন গল্প। অ্যান্ড বিং এ রেডিও, তার যে গুড উইশেস আছে সেটাও তিনি শেয়ার করছেন আমাদের সবার কাছে। আপনার যদি কোনো জানতে চাওয়া, কোনো উইশ, কোনো কোয়েশ্চেন যদি থাকে শফকত আমানত আলী জি তার কাছে, আপনি কিন্তু চাইলে সেটা কমেন্টের থ্রুতে আমাদেরকে জানতে পারেন, টেক্সট করতে পারেন 8960 এই নাম্বার। শুরুতে লিখতে হবে মাই আর জে, অ্যান্ড এট দ্য সেম টাইম Shafkat Amanat Ali ji, I would like to take one comment, and that one is from our MD sir, Mr. Rafiqul Haq. Hi Sumaya, I'm watching. You are doing good. Keep up your good work. And he has conveyed his greetings to you as well for being here with us.
Received, and likewise.
So here I can see Mehdi NFC. He's sending love for you, and many other people. They're like crazy about you. And now at this moment, I want to talk about your new songs. But before that, I know that your son Sadat, he made
Yeah.
his debut with the song "Tu."
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel when you see your son singing like beautiful songs like this, doing his debut in his 20s? How does it feel?
It feels great because I started very late because I kept waiting for the right time to when I could, launch my song. But I come up with something that was I really thought about. I did some work, some recordings, but that somehow couldn't be released because of lots of reasons. Because um, um, there were some problems with connecting people, with the right people, and I wasn't important enough for the channel, uh, our own national channel, uh, trusted for what I was trying to do. They were convinced. So, seeing my son not doing those stuff, and at the same time, I didn't want it to make him feel he doesn't uh, um, he doesn't go, mad, or it shouldn't go to his head that my father is there to help me with such stuff. So I can. It's nothing. I want him to feel that we have to go through this struggle. People will like your song, some won't like your song. They will also criticize the what song is that, and people will love you for your creations. So it feels very great seeing your son, and, which I couldn't do. At least I can see.
All right. So, on that note, I'd like to say that you started singing when you were like a 4 years old kid, and from there you became the rock star Ustad. If I speak in the language of Salim Sulaiman, the singers, the brothers. So that journey when you were 4 years old, uh, a kid, how much does he might understand? But when was the time? When was the turning point? When was that milestone that you thought, no, I want to become the ustad. I want to become the rock star.
Well, when you start singing, if you are the kid, if you are the one who is supposed to take this up, then and have that passion and love music as much as you love anything else, and you start singing, and you see that on your uh, parents' face, or your brother, or your siblings, or anyone who's listening around while you're so when you see that uh, look, um, you want to impress right from that moment, and you want to come like and say, who are you looking up to, um, whose step you're following. So the moment we started learning and started my Riyaz, um, I wanted to become a reason to be proud, and I kept working hard. Sometimes I think they lost faith in me, and I kept on going, and finally,
That's like a really humbling, inspiring, and this is amazing. I must say, the struggle that you are talking about. Uh, I mean, yeah, so that's really humbling. On that note, I kind of find out from somewhere that your first pay was 3,000 rupees and you handed over that to your grandmom. So you must have had a really good connection with your grandmom.
it was very good. In fact, I think it's all because of her blessing, my grandfather. Um, we had a very good rapport, but it was more of a rapport between a learner and a teacher. My dadi used to teach us. And used to, she did her best to keep us tamed. We did, um, um, make sure that we wake up and we sit down to our time. And she knew a lot of Raj and their names, their bandishes, and everything. She taught us also. So this is a tradition that whenever you earn your first thing, hand it over to I gave it and definitely.
All right, I think there's a little technical difficulties over there. So, dear listeners, আপনারা যদি এই মুহূর্তে আমাদেরকে শুনতে না পেয়ে থাকেন, আপনাদেরকে বলতে চাই যে একটুখানি টেকনিক্যাল ডিফিকাল্টিজ হয়তো হচ্ছে আমাদের অতিথির সাইড থেকে। এটা
Yes.
there he is. So, yes, thank you so much. Shafkat Amanat Ali ji, there is a thing I want to inform you about the internet that's making a slight issue over in here. So we kind of couldn't hear you clearly about the last topic. But I'm pretty sure you had a very good connection and you learned a lot from your dadi. And on that note, like dadis are like very much excited about when it's our birthday. And as far as I know, it's 26th February is your birthday. So it's our birthday, Radio Today's birthday as well. What's a regular birthday routine for you? What do you do? Like when what's the traditional things that used to go along at your place when it's someone's birthday? You, your father, or maybe your siblings.
You talk about my birthday. How do I celebrate that?
Yeah. Birthdays. Some rituals maybe that you perform at your family, at your khandan maybe.
Celebrate my birthday till a very since my son grew up and started understanding the importance of a birthday, he started celebrating, and ever since we are it every year, and mostly there's a ritual happens in the morning while I'm asleep, but they everything. Then in the evening, I invite all my close friends and close family, and we cut a cake, have and good music plays.
So are you there? As I told before that there's a slight internet issues. There's a slight internet issue. So on that note, I'd like to
Yes,
go on with some of our comments, since I said that we'll be here till Dhaka time 9:45 or 9:50 maybe. It's already Dhaka time 9:38. So we're almost near the finishing line. I don't know how that time actually ran so fast. I was having I was interviewing one of my most favorite singers and artists across the border. So when I'm talking about the border, how do you see it? When there's an art, there should not be a border, but still there are barriers and everything. How do you see that? How, you overcame that, like Pakistan, India. Last year we saw you here in Bangladesh. So how do you see this art and border?
Well, I think every country has certain rules and they have to follow it. So borders are there because you don't want to buy someone else's territory also. But at this time, I think your cultural ties should always be stronger, and they should also, and for that, you need to keep a door open where an artist or an person-to-person contact that should stop. You should the person should that he's crossing a border or he is going to into a country. It should feel like home away from home. So for that, I think our governments are working really hard.
On that note, well, on that note, I have a comment here on the screen. Sai VN, he says music has no boundaries and he reaches us. I would like to add to this comment. You don't only reach
Saying
us,
that
you reach
there's no
our heart as
boundaries.
well. Exactly. And you don't only, not just only reach us, you reach our heart. Um, Thank you so much for the wonderful music, the wonderful creation that you have been giving to all of us and across the borders. Like, thanks for I just lost word. I'm so mesmerized with your art, and I'm pretty sure all our listeners are on the same page with me. Maybe he's really fascinated to hear you. Rubel Khan, he's wishing us and wishing you as well. Shujoy is there, and many other listeners from home and abroad. They're listening to us and conveying their love to you. So since we are almost there towards the wrap, I'd like to hear another song from you. So which song would you like to sing for us?
Well, the song that we have just released, and uh, it was a tribute to one of our very composers, Nazir Ali Marhum, and it's you have heard जो न मिल सके वो वफा ये बड़ी अजीब सी बात जो जा गया मुझे छोड़ वो है आज तक मेरे साथ है जो सके वो है वफा.
Amazing, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And talking about the new release, I would also like to talk about the Lassi song. That's like one very interesting one, and I personally loved that song. Would you like to tell us something, your upcoming projects or the songs that you have newly released recently? So, how's the projects going? Since we all are going through a very hard time during the pandemic, so how's your projects going?
Well, let's see. I love the lyrics, I love composition, and I love the passion behind the song because it was like um, get out of this issue of me and you know, just rise above these differences and it's your time. The it says the song. So I loved it, and the moment I heard, I was all out for the song. Went and recorded it, and then we made it. But now we are coming up with a very interesting song. Should be releasing most probably the coming week. That song, it's a fusion of two from two different gharanas. So another gharana in Pakistan is called Shan. Uh, they have a singer name is also. So I've done a song with them, and we are launching it.
All right, so thank you so much. So we are like just near the finishing line. Like before I finish, I'd like to know who inspired you the most during your earlier days to be a singer, to be a rock star. Whom did you look up at?
Of course, my father, Ustad Amanat Ali Khan, because people loved his voice, um, his aura, his way he carried himself, and the way he sounds, and way used to do those alaps. I have always loved him, and uh, I always wanted to. And I remember that you sounded like your father used to be the.
All right, all right. So there's one thing can see there are comments like this. People are not satisfied enough to see you on FB Live. They want you unplugged with us at Radio Today 89.6 FM. So, would you like to come and visit us someday once the pandemic is gone, everything is normal, the world is healed again? Would you like to come over at Radio Today and we'll have an
Yes,
unplugged
definitely.
session?
Would love to. I really love to.
That's amazing. So from the On Air studio and from the Facebook Live, we got the statement from Shafkat Amanat Ali Ji himself that once the world is healed, we will have him here live and unplugged only on Radio Today 89.6 FM, your favorite radio station. So before we move on, I'm pretty sure there are many young bands, young singers, young artists who are inspired by you. So any parting word for those who are inspired by you or who idolize you?
Well, it didn't come to me. Where I have reached. It didn't come. I didn't get an update. I had to really dig for it. I really had to work hard for it, and where I have reached. So I've seen many hurdles. I have seen problems in life, many rejections in life, but that didn't stop me. So I want to be and keep working hard, and you will definitely.
Really amazing, really amazing. Thank you so much, sir. That this session is gonna be really memorable for me. Thank you so much for your valuable time and this insightful discussion. The chit chat went really well for me. So before we go and wrap up, any last word for all my audience out there in Facebook Live and those who are listening us on air?
My many congratulations to you, your and thanks to everyone who's watching. My love, my respect.
Again, there is a slight technical difficulty. We are almost there. আমার মনে হয় আমরা যারা এই মুহূর্তে শুনছি এবং দেখছি ফেসবুক লাইভ আমরা আরেকটুখানি ওয়েট করি যেহেতু পার্টিং ওয়ার্ডটা আমরা নিব শাফকাত আমানত আলী স্যারের কাছ থেকে সো আমি আরেকটুখানি অপেক্ষা করব yes here we have শাফকাত আমানত ali ji once again with us thank you so much sir and next time we meet we hope to see you here at our studio with one unplugged session.
Absolutely, we will.
Thank you so much. Take good care and keep up with the good works. We love you so much. Take love from here, from all the Bangladeshis out here. Take good care of yourselves and stay well with your family and friends.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Good night. Assalamu alaikum.